Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Today is Ignite 6 and 7. It is our first doubleheader since the first couple rounds of the season. And so today's going to be a long day, and it's a really hot day. We haven't even made it to practice one yet, and it's already knocking on the door 90 degrees. So it's going to be pretty hot today. Just did the driver's meeting, and we're all ready to go. I did make a couple of changes on the cart. For one, my race clutch has brand new springs in it, so that should help with clutch things. And then I just replaced the tie rods. We have brand new tie rods in here. The old ones that were in there, they weren't necessarily like really bent, but they were just bent enough where I would try to adjust them and they wouldn't really want to turn. So we got some new ones in there, and on the topic of adjustments, I finally bit the $315 bullet and bought snipers so that I can check my alignment after every single session. So that is awesome. But anyway, today should be a good day. We're all ready to go. One sad news, though, is that we once again will not have a rear GoPro because once again, the day before the race, it decided to break again. So I couldn't get them out in time. So I'm sorry, this just isn't really working out well for me. But by the next race, we will have full stabilized video on both the front and the rear, and it'll be better than ever. So stay tuned for that. But today, we got a lot of work to do, so let's get going. For today's track configuration, we'll be combining two of the fan favorites into one track, the double 90 and the mystery track. Starting with the double 90, it basically takes the North Pole section of the track and extends it into the chicane and almost makes it like an extended North Pole with two 90-degree left-hand turns that take you from what would be the extension back toward the chicane. And then you have the mystery track, which changes the entire south end of the track. First, coming from the 90, you shoot straight into turn 2, and then come back into regular turn 1, and then a little chicane takes you back out to turn 3 and onto the backstretch. This track should make for a pretty fun race, so let's get things going. Alright, practice is officially complete for us, and we were 5th in practice 1 and 8th in practice 2. So a pretty good start. I was hoping to get a little bit more back in practice 2, but I know we have the potential. We could get into the low 36s or the low 37s, maybe even a high 36. So the cart feels good. I don't really think I need to make any balance adjustments right now. It feels all right. So I'll probably just leave it how it is, maybe drop a half a pound for qualifying because it's getting really hot. I'm looking like a glazed donut out here. But we have a bigger problem that's completely not related to that, and it has to do with this. Yes, I got a flat tire, and if we go over to this bad boy, you can see I got a big old bolt in there. So now I have a flat tire, and because this is a Fusion hybrid, it doesn't have a spare tire. So the cart is fine, but my car is completely stranded until we get the tire fixed. So we got the tire off. Thankfully, Greg Mefford was able to lend me a proper jack. So yeah, if you're gonna break down at a racetrack. It looks like we got some good momentum going into qualifying, so let's go on to qualifying and see what happens. Alright, qualifying is done, and we ended up 7th for race 1 and 5th for race 2. So, pretty good. I was hoping to get a little bit more back than I did, but we're down to a 37 flat, and the leaders are still like 2.5 tenths clear. So, either they're doing something really right or I'm doing something really wrong. But all things considered, I think we had a really good qualifying. The cart feels really good. One thing I didn't mention before was that I made a front track width adjustment, widened it out a little bit. It helped a lot. So that was great. And now we are going to go on to the race, and we'll be starting on the inside row in both races, which is nice because there's a lot of left turns to start the race. Today, I'm just looking to hold position and have a clean race because we haven't had a lot of those recently, and I'd like to bring home some good results. So let's see what happens.
Yes! No!
Alright, race number 6 done, and I am disappointed. We finished up 9th out of 20 carts, and there was a lot more to be desired. We started 7th, gained a spot or 2 on the start, and we just kept losing spots from there. So I'm not happy. It seems like there's some sort of acceleration issue that we're having, because every time we come out of turn 3, no matter what line I'm taking, no matter what gear I'm on, just people pull away from me, and I can't seem to find a way around it. And so I'm just a sitting duck on the straightaways, and I'm not able to get close enough to make a move at the right time in the technical. So not good. It's just not what we wanted. I was really hoping that we could finally get up there into the top 5, get a podium, but we are still left waiting. I don't know what's going on. It's disappointing. We're thinking is some sort of valve issue, but either way, we can't fix this problem right now. We're just gonna have to deal with it. I put a 63 on there to see if it can help with the acceleration a little bit. I don't want to go down to a 63, but I have to just because I need more acceleration. But we'll see what happens.
Hey, Vsauce!
Well, that's today done, and I am once again disappointed. We finished 9th again, and we lost many positions again. And so I am not happy at all with today's performance. I definitely wanted more, and I think we definitely should have had more. But we just couldn't get it done. Felt slow all day long. I still feel like I'm having some sort of acceleration issue that I can't figure out. We tried swapping out the carburetor for this last race, courtesy of Mike Gadberry, thank you very much. And we also swapped on a 63 tooth gear. Felt like I got a little bit of acceleration back, but we still were losing a bit on the top end. Which tells me that the acceleration that we got back was probably from the gear, and we were still accelerating slower than people on a 62, which tells me that this didn't really help. So we're back to ground zero. And so we have to find out something else to troubleshoot this. Well, we got to figure out what this is. Either something's wrong with this, or something's wrong with this. And we can't keep having results like this. It's absolutely unacceptable. We should be fighting for podiums and wins at this point, and I don't know how we haven't made it there yet. So I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop fighting this. I'm going to figure out what's going on, and I'm going to come back stronger, because this is not how I want this to go. So yeah, that's gonna do it for today's video. Another rather disappointing day, a clean day, but a disappointing day, well, I was really hoping for more, and hopefully next time we will have more, so I'll see you guys next time.